slow to push a plow. If you only got to clear it just a little longer, we'd still be here looking young and stronger.
Hey, good afternoon. This is Andy. Listen, I just want to tell you just a couple of things about Black Friday and Cyber Monday, because everybody knows that you're going to look for the best deals that you can get. And I want to warn you about some of the best deals that you can get, especially if we're talking about technology like computers, monitors, and laptops. Now, some people ask, what do you know about these things? Well, just in case you don't know, I've been a computer guy for, goodness, 22 years now, longer than that even. So I've got a little bit of an idea about it. So I just want to give you some tips and tricks. Are you ready? Here we go. So, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. For example, unless there is just an amazingly incredible deal, avoid the laptops that are less than $500. Now here's why. Chances are, if they're that inexpensive, then they are, well, let me just tell you what's good. Make sure that you're getting a laptop that has at least 8 gigabytes of memory and has at least an SSD drive of at least 256 gigabytes, preferably 512. Especially if you are into music or you like to take pics of your kids, grandkids, dogs, cats, whatever, because the pictures and the music will fill up a hard drive. And if you've only got a 256 gigabyte SSD in there, then you might be in trouble, because Windows 11 takes up a pretty good amount of space, and it won't leave you much room for other things. Now, of course, you can save stuff to Google Drive or to your Apple, whatever it's called, iDrive. I don't even know what it's called. You could save stuff there, but then you have to cache it back and forth anytime you want to work on it. That's not necessarily a good answer. So if you are using a computer, if you are looking for a laptop or a computer and you want to be able to store your pictures on it, if you want to back them off of your phone, if you want to edit them on your computer, if you want to share them on your computer screensaver kind of thing, or if you like listening to music and you want to hook your device up to your TV or your sound system, then of course you are going to need some space. Music, pictures, and videos take space. Space is what's part of the hard drive size, or the SSD, which stands for solid state device, solid state disk. The SSD size, you got to have at least, I'm going to tell you, 512 gigabytes. 500 gigabytes. Now, you can get, especially if you're talking about a desktop computer, you can get a desktop computer that has a smaller SSD, but also has a traditional spinning hard drive in there. And then you can, it's kind of a hybrid, and allows you to do multiple things. So you can have, for example, the operating system and the programs run off of the SSD, which means they're going to boot fast, run fast, and the data is stored on the hard drive, the traditional hard drive. That's a great combo. I've got that on the computer that you're looking at me on right now. Now, okay, so we've talked about the memory and we've talked about the hard drive size. The next thing is we want to talk about the processor. Please avoid, not because they're bad processors, but because they're just not going to have the horsepower for people who want to listen to music, watch videos. Avoid the Intel i3 or the AMD Athlon Ryzen 3. Avoid both of those. Stick with at least a 5, a 7, or a 9. Now, if you are a monster gamer, then you're going to want to go with the 7 or the 9 version of either the Ryzen or the Intel i5, i7, i9. You want to go with the 7 or the 9. Just because they provide the power, the horsepower that you need. Of course, you have to couple it with the right video card, that kind of thing, if you're a gamer. And of course, like I said, you got to have the right memory and hard drive size. Okay, so those are the two important things that we've talked about as far as technology for a new computer for your house that you might want to buy for your house or office, for your home or office, that you might want to buy on Black Friday. The same thing applies for Cyber Monday. And then, of course, most of us will buy our Cyber Monday specials from Amazon. So if you're a Prime member, you are set to go because you're going to get free shipping. That's important to do. It's going to help you out the best way. Now, also, people ask me, what about the warranty? Now, if you If you're talking about a home computer or home technology, I'm going to tell you to get the extra warranty. It's not very much. For example, I helped someone get a new computer yesterday. They ordered it from Amazon. We found the right combination of everything I just talked about in a computer, and they went ahead and went to the 4-year additional warranty that Amazon offers, and it was only an extra $120 or something like that. That's an amazing deal. So basically, if anything happens to that computer, not viruses, of course, anything, if the hardware fails on that computer, or anyway, 4 years on top of the 1 year that comes with it, that's a good deal. And it's only extra $100. So basically, you're getting a guaranteed computer for 5 years for an additional $100. You can't beat that. That's very important. And then, of course, you can also get other insurance. For example, traveler's insurance if you're buying a laptop, that kind of thing. And you can buy that at the time. Now, if you're buying a tablet, the same thing goes for that. Get the warranty on the tablet, because so many times we drop our phones or our tablets or whatever and crack the screen. Now, with the newer tablets, they're using Gorilla Glass or other types of super hard glass that are almost indestructible. But chances are you're going to find a way to drop it anyway, right? So it doesn't hurt to get that extra insurance. It doesn't cost too much, and it's a great thing for you to have. Okay, what else? So if you are going to get the new whatever, you can transfer your own data, or you can call somebody like me that's got the right equipment to do it for you. It doesn't take long to do it. Maybe, depending on how much data you have, of course, an hour, 2 hours tops usually to transfer data and have you up and running. Then all you have to do is resubscribe to all your stuff, get it all your new programs don't transfer. So you would have to re-download your programs like Office and that kind of thing. Of course, most new Windows computers come with Office already on them. You just have to transfer your subscription to that computer. All right. Now we're talking about those were mostly for PCs. Macs, you're kind of on your own there. I would tell you, Macs are. Everybody says they're easier to use. I don't know if I agree with that anymore. At one time, maybe I did. But I will tell you, you pay a premium for that Apple on the front of your device. So, I can't tell you very much about it other than I would get the Apple Care, just because in most cases, you're not going to find someone that can just jump in and fix a Mac right off the bat. You're going to have to talk to Apple anyway, or take it to an Apple store. Go ahead and pay for the Apple Care. There you go. All right, same thing goes with Macs though. You want to have at least 8 gigabytes of memory and at least a 500 gig or larger SSD. Okay, I think that's enough. Beware, just because you can get a $300 laptop doesn't mean you should. If you have questions, ask a computer guy. He'll tell you the truth. You're not buying it from me. You're not buying it from the computer guy. You're looking at the best deal online. They'll tell you the truth and walk you through the best deal online. Just run rule of thumb. 8 gigabytes minimum of memory, 500 gigabyte of SSD storage. If it says hard drive, stay away from it. Hard drives are great. They handle data, but they're slow. Remember how long it used to take for your hard drive, for your computer to boot up? 5 minutes? With SSDs and the right memory, the right processor, you can be booted and up and running in about 30 seconds now, sometimes even faster. So, you might want to go buy yourself a seatbelt if you're buying a new computer too, because they're fast. All right. Listen, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving. If you have any questions about anything I talked about, you are welcome to give me a call. Send me a message. You got my text number up there on the screen. Send me a message. Let me know what's going on. I would be happy to answer your questions as best as I can. Now listen, when you go be with family, I talked about it earlier, but just in case, this weekend, tomorrow's Thanksgiving, when you go be with family, put down your phone. Be with your family. Be present. If you have kids, oh my goodness, I know it's hard to get them to do that, but tell them, put down your phone. Be with us. Be with the 3D people. There you go. Talk to you later. Have a fantastic Thanksgiving. Bye-bye.
Didn't show up, but you showed them all anyhow. You wouldn't slow down, now you're too slow to push a fly.